Intuition isn't just a gut feeling. Intuition is a channel of communication between our higher self, the external soul part of us. Understanding how intuition is used to communicate with you is one thing, but you can also use your intuition to heal your body and manifest your reality. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Dana. I'm a spiritual energy healer and psychic, bringing information every single week to help you align the energies in your body, understand how you can consciously heal yourself and manifest your reality. So this is information that's important to you. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on the information that gets posted weekly. In this video, you're not just learning about what intuition is and how it communicates with you, but how to begin utilizing your intuition to heal the energy in your body and consciously manifest the reality that you came here to create, that you desire, that you feel like you're being called to. So stay tuned to the end of this video because all the information you're going to need to effectively do this is here for you today, and I'm so excited. Now let's dive in. Intuition is more than just a gut feeling. It's more than just hunches and predicting situations. Your intuition is the channel of communication with your higher self, with the eternal soul part of you. I want you to think of the word intuition. And in the first part of that word, it's called in tune. Well, what are you in tune with? When you're in tune with the source energy that created you, your higher self, the external soul part of you that knows the path and chose this path before you even entered into this world, and that can lead you in the direction of fulfillment, of joy, of pure creation that you came here to create. There's a reason why you have a dream. There's a reason why you have desires. And knowing this and opening this channel will give you more clarity, more connection, and more insight to all of this when you get in tune. Now, if you think of the second half of intuition, is the word tuition. What do we use tuition for? For knowledge. Think about college or university. You pay for an intuition to gain knowledge. So intuition, in a sense of the cosmic universal energies, you are tapping into the knowledge of our creator, the knowledge of the universe, the knowledge of the cosmos, the knowledge of your higher self that knows the path. You have intuition. And so whether you resonate with that or not, you have to think back as far as you can in your experience in life and realize there was moments where you received information, whether it came as a download, a thought, an inspiration, an impulse to take action. Something was communicating with you. And that something is your higher self, the external soul part of you. And it was guiding you, whether it was protecting you, encouraging you, saving you. There's so many different ways it connects with you and reasons it connects with you, but you have intuition. And so whether you're actively using it or you're strengthening it and enhancing it, or maybe you're not even aware of it at all, it is something you are born with. It is yours. It is time to utilize this for not just having a feeling about something or be able to predict a situation or read somebody's energy, but you want to begin utilizing this for your own evolution, for your own healing, and for your own conscious manifestations. First and foremost, the only way that you can truly hear your intuition's guidance, in a sense of how it can guide you to create the destiny that you wanted to create as to why you came here at this time. You need to remove some of the automatic habitual patterns you have going on in your mind. You have these set patterns. So what you've been through in your life and what you go through sets this tone of energy and has this repeating thoughts of what you've been through and what you need to do and what you're trying to do. And you have these habitual thoughts. And sometimes these thoughts can be so chaotic or so randomized that you're not leaving leeway for the information to flow through you and guide you. You're kind of not hearing it, even though it's always there. So in order to clearly hear this guidance and begin utilizing this channel of communication for healing, manifesting, and evolving your life, you have to begin letting go and shedding some of these habitual patterns to make room for this. So it can be more, it can have more airtime for you. My active listeners already know about the 5-minute meditation and are actively practicing this to help remove some of these habitual patterns so you can open up space within your mind, body, and spirit to receive this at a greater capacity. Okay? So if you're not sure what a 5-minute meditation is, grab my free Ascension Workbook through the link below and begin utilizing this meditation. It's very simple, it's very mundane, and it's very powerful when you practice it. So utilize that. Now, let's say, you've done that work, you have that self-awareness, you've cleared a lot of the habitual chaotic messiness in your mind, and you've made more space to receive the information. Okay? So now what you want to begin doing is learning to sense what your body feels like while you're receiving this information from this channel. Because when you're receiving this information, it doesn't feel like you're thinking it. It feels like you're receiving it, but you feel very calm. You feel maybe enthused, joyful. You're in a good vibration. You're in a good energy, okay? Because sometimes what can happen is we feel like we're receiving information, but the energy is a low vibration. And the feelings that we get from this information we are receiving doesn't make us feel good. It may spark anxiety, it may spark worry, fear, and these lower energies, okay? And this can happen a lot based on your thought form. Thought forms are those habitual patterns you have going on and what energy you're tuning to. Because again, remember, intuition, and that first part is being in tune, okay? So you have to recognize and have awareness of what you're in tune with. And again, that 5-minute meditation is going to help you gain that awareness. Now, let's say you have the awareness. You know you're in that good energy. You know you're in tune and you're receiving something. Listen to it. Don't just shrug it off or think you're going to remember. Listen to it. Write it down. Text it to yourself. Whatever you have to do to remind you of what you received in that energy. And then begin taking action on it. Regardless of how minuscule or vast it might be and what you're needing to do. If it's just giving you the impulse to clean up your room, do it. If it's giving you the impulse to contact somebody that maybe you haven't spoke to in a while, or that you should have called and didn't, and is reminding you, it could be the smallest minuscule detail, or it could be this really big inspiration to do something. Regardless, you have to take note of it, and if you can't act on it in that moment, write it down and act on it when you can. You have to begin listening to it, because a lot of us receive this information. We hear it, we receive it, but we're not really actively using it, And it hits you because your life will go on and it will show you that, oh, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Or, oh, I thought of that but I didn't do it. And now this other person's doing it. Interesting. And it's reminding you. So these are clear signs that you've been receiving the information, but you haven't yet used it to your advantage. Now remember, the body is a miraculous machine, okay? And your soul is infinite and eternal and is wise and knows all the information that is available through the universe. But us in our physical mind doesn't have the capacity to tap into that. That's why you need intuition to tap into that other knowledge of information, okay? And so what you want to realize, it doesn't just speak to you through getting this information and these inspiration. It also speaks to you through your body. So the issues that you have going on in your body, your intuition is trying to tell you something. When it's been trying to tell you something for so long and you haven't listened, It energetically grows and it grows and it grows. And when we've pushed it off so far, it has to begin coming to us more physically. Okay? Because at first it was just entering in our mind. Maybe we were not really listening to it. Maybe we didn't even have the awareness that we were receiving it, and we've ignored it so much. So now it's coming through us physically. Okay? And this is where you get issues in your body as well. This is your intuition trying to tell you where you need to work on and where you need to start doing energy work within your body. Okay, so if you have, a lot of head problems, maybe headaches, things going on, you have to get your mind clear of something. It is trying to let you know there's work that needs to be done in this part of your energetic body. Or another example, if you have issues going on within your heart area, that obviously has to do a lot about love and what true unconditional love is with your emotions, how you handle this, how much you are giving or receiving. Is there an equal balance there? And that's something that really needs to be broken down, is matters of the heart. So think about that right now. If you're having any physical symptoms in your life, narrow down where they're happening in your body. And understand it's trying to show you something. It's trying to tell you something. And that's what we should begin listening to too, because this is going to help you heal. This is where intuition comes in as a healing tool. Okay, so not just for evolution, not just for manifesting, not just for identifying, the direction we need to go to get what we want, but as well as aligning our energy body. It speaks to us through different modalities and through different avenues. So not just downloads and feelings, but through physical form as well. Now, how you can begin building an enhanced intuition is doing a lot of imagining within your mind, so that when you've activated this part of your brain, your intuition knows it can send you information this way. And so you're maybe not getting words or feelings, you're getting pictures. And these pictures are telling a story for you, okay? And so what I would begin doing, if you're not on this level yet, make sure you grab the workbook. It's an Ascension Workbook. It's absolutely free. Begin utilizing the processes and techniques here so you can begin getting to this level, okay? If you want extra guidance and assistance on this, this is what I train you how to do in Spirit Ascension. This is what you're going to learn for yourself. There's going to be an audio tape that's going to help open this up and activate this intuition within you and enhance it. So wherever you are in your level of intuition, it's just going to enhance it. Or if you feel like you have nothing, it's going to open that channel up for you. Okay? And that's just one of the pieces through Spirit Ascension, but it is a main pillar. It is necessary. And this is why I'm making this video for you today, so you can begin utilizing this in your own life. And so when you have this channel of communication open, it's not just one way. It's not just you receiving. You can reciprocate information back to this channel and ask for healing and ask for guidance and ask for what direction you need to take. But in order to receive the answer, you have to understand or have this channel open enough that you can hear it and have the awareness that it's coming from source energy, and also begin actually putting it into action and using it for you. Okay, so this is what's going to make the difference. So you're not crazy. And those hunches that you feel in your life, those times when you knew something was going to happen, you didn't listen to it, and then it happened, you're like, oh, that's practice. And every time that happens, and you having awareness that that information I received, where was I at in my body? Okay? Because it could be in moments of danger. So maybe you're feeling really angst and uneasy, but you're going to get this download of calm to tell you to do something. Like, for instance, I used to be at parties all the time, and younger, I didn't know what was going on, but this channel was very actively open my whole life. And I would get like a whisper or this calmness that said, it's time to leave. Like, get your stuff ready. It's time to go. And so I'd feel so called, I would listen to it. And I'd try to bring whoever with me. And if they wanted to leave, they either did or they didn't, but I had this like calling and I would leave. And then later I'd find out something horrible happened after. So I was like, wow, I need to begin listening to this more. And I never thought of it as anything. I'm just like really lucky that I thought of this, right? Not knowing this was my intuition guiding me. And a lot of the times in relationships, this is where I ignored it a lot, okay? Because this information came through, I didn't want to listen to it, then something would happen in a relationship, and I'd be like, I should have listened to that, right? That's where I began really identifying there's something more to this. It wasn't even those amazing situations that happened when I was like a teenager and in my 20s. It was like the relationship stuff, man. I like knew things, but I didn't want to face it. My ego didn't want to face that realization. And so I just waited. And then I realized that, oh, this is why it was telling me this, why I was feeling this way. You probably know exactly what I'm talking about. You've had those exact same experiences where you knew something or should have listened about something, but you didn't. And then later you come to find out, this is why. Okay? These are learning moments for you. And next time you feel that coming on, be like, okay, I'm going to try listening to it this time. Or even if you don't listen to it that time and take action on it, just feel what it was like to receive it and then later find out why you should have listened to it. It's always going to help you to learn that way, okay? And so I just wanted to give you that example so you know what I mean, where this is more than just, a hunch. This is your higher self guiding you. Your higher self knows why you came here. You came here and you forgot. You agreed to forget everything. And now you can open up this channel so you can realize why. And things become so much more fulfilling. And I don't mean because you've created this amazing thing. I just mean like there's always this void that's been in you about something in your life. And when you think you can only fill it from things outside of you, it never fills it up. If anything, it creates more of a void. Now, when you learn to access the information from within you, that fills that void. So no matter if you've achieved the thing you want to achieve yet, you're still feeling more fulfilled because you're utilizing the connection. That is you. That is who you really are. Okay? The eternal soul part of you, your higher self. Now, once you've been actively doing this, you could start doing this to make decisions in your life. Maybe you have this big change you want to do and you're not sure if this is the route you need to take. Well, with this open channel of communication, you can get the guidance from your higher self. Your higher self's always going to be able to let you know. And sometimes people do this unconsciously, don't even know they're connecting with it. They're just listening to this part within them unconsciously and taking action from that direction. It's still their higher self. But when I actually consciously open this channel, this is what I did to quit my corporate job of 13 years and follow my passion. I was terrified to do that. Terrified. And for the last 5 years I worked there, out of the 13 years, it began becoming so loud, but my fear of how I was going to make money and how I was going to survive and what other people would think of me kept holding me back. Okay? And this is where me and my intuition grew a lot stronger with each other, and I began to trust the information I was receiving, and I followed and adhered its guidance, which not only helped me evolve, it helped me shift my reality, it helped me align and heal my energy in so many different ways. And you could do that too. You can utilize this tool that you have. And if you're not sure where to begin, again, grab the free workbook below. Begin there. If you really want to dive deep and learn from me step by step on how I exactly did this, then Spirit Ascension is for you. And you can find more information on that through the links below, or you could just go ahead and enroll, because it's not going to be something you're going to regret. And guess what? There's a money back guarantee on it for a reason. Okay, so if you're feeling a little bit unsure, try it out. If it's not for you, simply do what you got to do. Okay, but know that You have everything you need already inside you. You just have to quiet your chaotic physical mind in order to hear the channel of guidance, in order to have this awareness of what's going on within your body and what your body is trying to tell you that you need to do and what needs healing. Because we're always going to be healing. You know, these chakras being open, once they open, they don't stay open forever. They open, they close, they get stagnant energy. You have to learn how to flow the energy properly, which is something else Spirit Ascension will show you how to do. Okay? But you can do it naturally yourself too. You have everything you need already within you. Just remember that and begin utilizing your intuition to align this energy and speak to it. Again, the channel isn't one way. The communication isn't one way. Speak to it. Ask it for guidance. Ask it for help. But then make sure you get back in tune so you can receive the intuition. So you can receive the tuition, right? Because you got to get in tune. So if you're having issues getting in tune, the workbook's going to be very helpful for that as well. So all the tools you need are right here. Everything you need is already within you. You are a powerful, magnificent creator, and it's time you started living like it. You have everything you already need within you. I can't thank you enough for watching this video, being here with me, spending your time and energy. You are so appreciated, and you are magnificent. And I just want to see you thrive and get everything that you desire, because it's desiring in you for a reason. That's your intuition speaking to you. So if this video was helpful, again, make sure to give it a like. And while watching this episode, if something came to you, make sure to share it in the comments if you're open to that. Or ask any questions about intuition or anything that came up for you in there so I can help give you the guidance and answers to that within the comments. So if this is resonating with you, make sure to like it. Make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss next week's episode. And again, I can't thank you enough for being here and spending your time and energy with me. I'll see you in the next video.